Hello, my motor enthusiasts. Big news from the racing world. Our very own Formula One world champion, Jenson Button, is shifting gears to compete full-time in the World Endurance Championship next year. JOTA-Sport confirmed that Button will join their three-driver squad in the number 38 Porsche 963, alongside Oliver Rasmussen and Phil Hansen. What's more, JOTA-Sport, who achieved their best season result at Bahrain International Circuit, will be running not one, but two hypercars next year. And let's not forget, Button is no stranger to the Porsche 963, as he demonstrated his prowess at the Petit Le Mans in October. His debut for JOTA-Sport is the season opener at the Losail International Circuit in Qatar on the 2nd of March. With his decorated racing career and the World Endurance Championship expanding its grid, we've certainly got an exhilarating season to look forward to. Hi there, I'm your host Enzo.
And this is William, at your service.
We're here every day, delivering the latest from the world of racing on F1 Motor Fever podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. Now, full throttle, let's dive in. As we've already established, Jenson Button is joining JOTA-Sport's three-driver squad in their number 38 Porsche 963 for the World Endurance Championship. But let's add a bit more detail to that. The team is expanding its fleet from running a single hypercar this year to a pair of hypercars next year. An interesting lineup indeed, as two other high-profile racers, Norman Nato and Callum Elott, will be sharing one of the Porsches. JOTA-Sport secured their best result in the season finale at Bahrain, finishing 4th, which is quite impressive. Now remember, Porsche also has a factory team, and they landed 3rd in the Constructors' Championship for hypercar manufacturers. Button's experience with the Porsche 963 isn't new. He's previously driven one at the Petit Le Mans in October, finishing 5th. The upcoming WEC season includes the Le Mans 24 Hours, which Button will be contesting for the 3rd time. His first outing for JOTA-Sport will be at the season opening round at the Losail International Circuit in Qatar on the 2nd of March. Since retiring from Formula One, Button has explored a diverse range of racing series. From winning the Japanese Super GT Championship to participating in Extreme E and British GT racing, he's truly been making his mark on the racing world. For all our racing enthusiasts, the upcoming season of the World Endurance Championship is shaping up to be quite a spectacle.
Button's extensive experience, not just in Formula One, but also his successful stint in the Japanese Super GT and his ventures into Extreme E and British GT racing, makes him a seasoned racer. This versatility will undoubtedly be a great asset to JOTA-Sport. What do you think?
Absolutely. Button's diverse experience makes him a valuable addition to the team. It's going to be fascinating to see how he adjusts to the Porsche 963 and the dynamic of the team, particularly with teammates Oliver Rasmussen and Phil Hansen.
I couldn't agree more. The World Endurance Championship is certainly shaping up to be a must-watch event for all motorsports enthusiasts, especially with the likes of Norman Nato and Callum Elott joining the mix. The competition is set to be more intense than ever.
Not to mention the anticipation around Button's performance at the Le Mans 24 Hours and his debut at the Losail International Circuit in Qatar. The season opener is less than 3 months away, and the excitement is already building.
Absolutely. It's going to be a thrilling season for sure. Button's return to endurance racing is definitely a headline to watch.
William, what's the chatter online? Any spicy opinions you've stumbled upon?
I've got a bit of a scorcher here. Nathan Chosen said, quote, "Autosport, Toto Wolff, Hamilton is still the best driver in the world," unquote.
Ooh, that's a hot take. What's the response?
Well, Linus said, quite wittily I might add, quote, "Wow, Toto Wolff said that? Crazy. Next thing you know, Christian Horner will call Max Verstappen the best," unquote.
Aha, a bit of sarcasm there.
Indeed. And Blanchimont added, quote, "James Vowles is preparing a statement on Logan Sargent as we speak," unquote. And then hashtag Dad Watts chipped in with, quote, "His biggest regret is not having had the opportunity to work with Latifi," unquote.
Ha, they're having a bit of a laugh.
Absolutely. There's a lot of spirited discussion. I like this one from Tim Horton. Quote, "That explains the crashes. He was just trying to escape the shackles of the track. Track limits is too small a world for Gotify's power." Unquote.
Good old internet banter. Anything else?
CKD9 stated, quote, "I legit do not care who wins. I would like Alonso to have a few wins, in a car where he really can show us how great he is. All I want is for something else than these 2 seasons. It's getting quite boring." Unquote.
Well, that's a fair comment. Not everyone is thrilled with dominant performances.
Yeah, there's definitely a variety of opinions out there. It's always interesting to hear what the fans have to say.
That's all we've got for you today, folks. As we rounded up the ins and outs of the world of endurance racing, we can't help but express our gratitude for your company. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so you're always in the loop with whatever comes off our pit lane. And hey, if you've enjoyed our chat, don't be shy. Share it with your mates on social media or even over a cup of tea. Your comments and shares give us the extra horsepower we need. So drop a comment if you fancy.
Couldn't have said it better, mate. Remember, we're here every day, so you'll never have to check your rearview mirror for our latest episode. And oh, keep an eye out for some exciting content we're lining up. It's going to be more thrilling than a last lap overtake.
Thanks again for being the best fans. We're eager to get back behind the mic for our next episode.
So until then, keep the pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road, and remember our channel's content is pure gold.